Hi guys, Adam Matt Kohler here. I'm at Sam Platts. I'm with Webby. Webby United won today 2-0. Thanks to Wayne Rooney. He's up front again, he's scoring. Is that where he needs to be?
Still think he's not playing as good as he has been when he's been up front. It's going to take a bit of time to get back into it, innit? But I thought it was poor again today, mate. These fans don't help. Some of them are absolute clueless. If you want to go and boo players, go to City. They're into all that booing stuff. And Evans, they made Evans shakier than what he normally is. And then after they booed him when he done the back pass, I thought he had a steady game, Evans. But Sunderland played well, you know what I mean? They come in. Obviously, the sending off was an absolute joke. The referee got the wrong man. I've seen it on the telly. Now, these are professional now, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're getting a lot of money. And they're getting worse, mate. They're getting worse, but it's 3 points.
What, you mentioned referees. Obviously, we won today. The decision didn't affect us. But we're seeing a trend of people say, oh, the game's fast, this and that. But it's decisions that anybody could make and are right in front of them and they're still getting it wrong. Like, what's going on?
You tell me, mate. Like you're saying, the excuse years ago was that they wasn't professional because they had day jobs and things on their mind. Now they're professional and they're getting worse. You know what I mean? And obviously, the two players are stood within 2 or 3 yards of the referee. One's half-cast and one's white. How can you get the wrong? You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? So, obviously, they made a mistake today. It'll get rescinded, obviously. And O'Shea will probably have to take the ban. But it's getting worse, mate. Now, this could cost someone £1 million of pounds. It's even by the referees. Now, there's a bloke sat up in the stands there who'll back him to the hilt. But they're all clowns, mate. And it's going to get worse and someone will lose a job over it.
Back to the game. Back to the game. Herrera, Blind started in the middle today. What do you make of them two as a pairing?
I want Carrick back in there. Herrera, for me, he's got to play. But it's like today again at points. It was like we had Ray Wilkins on again. You know what I mean? And under Fergie, we're 1-0 up and we go 1-0 up and without 10 men, we'd win that game 4-5. Attack, attack, attack. But for me, I think some of the players are playing with fear. Now, for me, you should be playing with fear at United. It should be an absolute pleasure to play for Manchester United Football Club. But for me, and the crowd aren't helping, and then they're booing at half-time, I don't want to hear all that.
The moaning and groaning, Angel Di Maria was the main recipient of that today. He got hooked off at half-time. Did he deserve that? And a second question as well with that one. Do you want to see him start the next game? Do we put an arm around him and hope you know, he breaks the form?
Mate, he's not played well. He made a comment, I've not played well for 2 games. He's not played well for about 8. But the United way is the fans stick behind the players. We're not had a boo boy since Colin Gibson. You know what I mean? So we don't want him. For me, will he play the next game? I can't see it, but you never know with this manager. I thought him to bring Falcao off today. He wasn't having a great game, but he wasn't getting the ball into him. Yeah. And he brings a tree on. You know what I mean? And he's not a United player. I'm not going to slag him off. He does the job, but for Falcao's confidence, maybe after him winning that penalty, 5 minutes later he scores a goal, and then he scores another one, and then he's feeling more confident. To take him off, I thought it was a poor decision. But some of his decisions in the last few weeks regarding substitutions have been poor. But will he play Di Maria? I hope he does, because at least he's running, at least he's having a go. Obviously, it's not all coming off, but it will do in time. And then you're hearing people saying he's already signed for PSG, his heart's not here. Clueless idiots, mate. Go and support City.
Thank you, Webby. Nice one, man.